Hello, comic book community. Longbox Love Affair here. I have another comic book haul for you. But first, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. If you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, you know what to do. Press that button down below. And then feel free to comment, press that thumbs up if you like the video, and just stay tuned to all the different content I produce. For all the new subscribers to me, welcome. I really appreciate it. I'm really kind of humbled that you've signed on to see what I collect and the various content pieces that I put out there for YouTube. So this weekend, I went up to New Jersey to visit the mother-in-law, and there is a comic store up in that area in Wayne, New Jersey called Zapp Comics. I love Zapp. It's a store, it's one of my favorite stores, to be quite honest. Disclaimer, I'm not being paid by them for this video. So I love going there because they have a whole wall of current issues, variant covers, ratio covers, just cover Bs and cover As of books that have come out the past 2-3 months, maybe even longer. So there's always a great selection. And if there's things that I can't find at my comic store, which right now is closed for walk-ins, it's only curbside pickup. So it's refreshing to go to this store, which has a lot of space so they can accommodate up to 10 people in the store at a time. But they also have a great back issue wall. So I ended up shopping the back issue wall. I didn't go into the bins so much. So they have a huge wall on the side of back issues, behind the counter as well, and then even on the dividers of the bins, the back issue bins, they have highlighted various back issues. So before I get into the back issues, which I'm super stoked about because I found things that I have been looking for at very affordable prices, in my opinion. But let me talk about some of the books that I found. So some of the newer stuff. So one of the newer pieces I picked up was this variant cover. I think this is a Stephanie Hans, Marauders 13. This is part of the X of Swords, X of Swords storyline. I did not order this from my store, so I didn't pick it up, and I haven't seen it locally. I found 2 copies of X-Force, the variant cover, the cover B, X-Force 13. This is that debatable first appearance cover of Solemn. This is a book that immediately sold out and was disappeared off the shelves. I picked up one for my buddy Sean, who lives in Portland, so I'll be sending that to him in the near future. And then I picked up a couple of issues of Red Mother. So it's a storyline. I have the first 2 issues already. I picked up a second print of issue number 1. There's got an issue number 8, 7, and 5. I'm intrigued by this story. I don't know much about it. I've read the first 2 issues. It's a little bit of a mystery, maybe some cult stuff going on, some demons, but the art seems really interesting to me, and I'm there to experience it. So those are the off-the-shelf regular newer comics that I picked up. And as you saw, some of those Red Mothers are several months old, so Zapp hasn't retired them off the shelf yet. So in terms of back issues, I did actually go into a couple of the bins, and I found this one in the bin for a really decent price. Marvel Tales $2.34. This is a Todd McFarlane cover. It's an X-Men cover with Spidey. I'm trying to collect. I used to have them, I think, at one point, years and years ago. I'm trying to collect the McFarlane covers, and this is in really decent shape. Bought it for like $5, so I couldn't go wrong. It's one of the few that I have left to pick up. So excited about that. I saw on the small wall that was the border, the man-made border for the comic bins. So when you're sifting through the bins, there's a little partition, and that's where they hold these up, is Silver Surfer 3 second print, Silver Surfer Black second print. So these are cool interior artwork spotlighted on the front by Trad Moore. I dig his work. I've always have. I know it's a little trippy, psychedelic, but it rubs people the wrong way sometimes. But I thought this series was great, so I keep my eye out for Silver Surfer Black. The book that I saw on the main wall that caused me to almost have a conniption, I needed to get it as soon as I saw it on there. And keep in mind, I went up to the counter twice to ask them to pull books down. So the book I saw was Thor 169. This was very affordable, better than eBay prices, and they've gotten a little inflated, to be quite honest. This is part of the Origin of Galactus story. It actually has a date stamp, July 30th, and then the year is smudged out, but it's a really solid copy. The spine is really nice. I need to investigate this a little bit more, but I'm excited to have this book in the collection. It's a cool silhouette of Galactus. It seems like everything Galactus is really on the spec market. I actually have been really into the Kirby Thor lately. It's a part of comic history that I've not collected in the past, and so I'm looking to change that. I've been picking up some of the fun Kirby stuff because he did so much. I don't want to go broke collecting it, but this is one of the keys the keys in my opinion that I want to pick up. Also on the wall, I was surprised to find this for a price better than eBay. It also has a date stamp, September 26th, without a year again. That's really odd. Invincible Iron Man 54. First appearance of Heather, is it Heather McMasters or something? The character who turns into Moondragon. So this is the issue before Thanos appears. First appearance of Thanos is in Iron Man 55. So to get Iron Man 54, a cool Namor, Iron Man dueling out grudge match, I thought was an exciting opportunity. So I was going to leave. I saw this on the wall. I was like, no, I need you to go back and pick up that book that's up there, and I'm going to buy that. And it's in decent shape. It's significantly cheaper than I've seen on eBay for a really nice condition. Instead of the wall, they had several boxes of books that they labeled wall books, but they weren't on the wall yet. And I think they just have so many awesome things, and frankly, I could have bought so much, but you can't go crazy, right? As it is, I have a little bit of spending remorse, not in the issues I picked up, but just didn't want to go crazy. This is a book I have not seen in the wild except for once. Wolverine 310 Ed McGuinness variant. This is a homage cover to a John Romita Jr. Book in Uncanny X-Men, but this is Sabretooth. Ed McGuinness drew it, and I've only seen this once. Cool Stuff Collectibles on YouTube. Make sure you follow him. He was selling at a local con. He's local, one of the local guys here, and he had this book for a little bit pricier than I paid, to be quite honest, but it doesn't mean it wasn't worth it. It just means I found a different deal. But I hesitated. I just wasn't willing to spend that money at that point, and it was like a year or so ago. So I was excited to find this in the bin, so I snatched it up, and it's in pretty decent shape. I'd say it's probably near mint minus. I wasn't necessarily looking for a 9.8. I just wanted to have this rare variant, in my opinion. I don't know how often this shows up on eBay, if at all. It may. I haven't researched that, but it's a book that I've had in my collecting periphery, and I'm glad to have found it. It's funny when you find things that shock you. You're like, oh, I've been looking for that informally. You know what you want, but it's not on the list per se. And then I've been picking up some Amazing Spider-Man variant covers, second printings, and so I picked up 4 of them in the bins. So I guess I was in the bins a lot more than I thought, but I didn't go through every back issue bin. In and out, I was probably there about 45 minutes, and it was a shopping spree. Amazing Spider-Man 579. This is a Shocker variant cover. Is it Cuccinelli, or however you say his name? I'm not quite sure, but it's just a pretty cool Shocker cover. A couple of the Brand New Day variants. I like how they situated the logo and the placement of all of that. Got some, is this Brooks? It might be, or Granoff. I think it's Brooks. Another Brand New Day. This is David Finch. I can tell that right away. This is issue 549. We've got Jackpot on the cover. Everyone thought she was Mary Jane, and it turned out she was not, which is odd. Makes you wonder if they changed their mind at some point. And then variant cover, a Romita senior variant cover to 568, Amazing Spider-Man 568. This is part 1 of New Ways to Die, which introduced the anti-venom symbiote. So just a really affordable, it was like $6 variant cover I thought I'd pick up. So all in all, a really great day shopping, or great 45 minutes shopping at Zapp's. I could have done a lot more damage. They have a lot of excellent books. And every time I get to New Jersey, I always try to stop in there. I would have to say, if I'm picking favorites, my favorite of these is probably the Thor, but the Iron Man is a close second, just because they're Silver Age books that I'd been looking for. One of them might be bronze, but this might be bronze. I'd have to double check the years. Maybe they're both bronze. That these demonstrates that books that I've been looking for some time. So thanks everyone for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure you press that button. If not, hope you come back, and look forward to showing you some more videos of things that I pick up along the way. So stay tuned. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.